Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we find ourselves back in Phoenix, Arizona. So Natalie and I really wanted to get out and actually go do a hike. It feels like it's been so long. We found a pretty good hike here in Phoenix that'll lead up to the Dixie Mountain Summit. I don't know if we'll do the whole loop, but we do want to go check out the summit because there's also bike trails here. So we kind of want to save time for that and use our brand new Lectric e-bikes and try it out and maybe hit a couple bike trails as well. We're about to head out, but Natalie's got to fuel up for our hike.
I couldn't convince him to eat lunch yet.
It's like 11 a.m. So I think we're gonna pack up lunch and then take it on the hike with us and then maybe eat it at the actual summit. I think that'd be really cool. The problem is that we're in the deserts of Arizona and there's no shade here at all. So it might be kind of a sunny lunch.
It's a special treat. We don't normally have lettuce on our sandwiches, but this just means that we have to hike really fast so that we can eat them before they start wilting.
I would just like to point out what an amazing job parking I did. We came on the worst day possible, which is Saturday.
It's packed.
It's packed here. So luckily we found a spot and somehow was able to back in. And I think I did a pretty good job.
He always does. He's good at parking this thing.
Yeah, I haven't dinged a car yet.
You're one car ding away from being bad at parking.
That's true.
It has been so long since Jimmy and I have had like a classic adventure with just the two of us. I really miss it, but it feels weird getting back into it. This is a very heavily trafficked trail. We've seen a lot of people today, but I think Jimmy and I are the only ones wearing jeans.
I bet you've never seen such a well-dressed hiker before.
Not in the Arizona desert.
This is like my Sunday best. Like this is probably what I would wear to a wedding. Maybe not a wedding.
Whose wedding?
My sister's.
Don't let her hear that.
I've never seen this one with actual leaves on it. Every time we see it, it has the spiky little points. And more often than not, the entire thing is dead and collapsed. So I did not know. I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? Like, yeah. It needs leaves.
It wasn't always just firewood. So I think that's the summit that we're gonna go to because I see some people on it. Very far away.
Are you sure they're not just saguaros?
I'm not sure. Good question. We've been on a moderate trail the whole time and it's very beautiful, but I think this is where the difficult part of the trail starts. We're already late for lunch, so I'm hoping we can get it knocked out pretty quick. I'm so winded, but this is amazing. This total like 360 views of Phoenix. You can even see like some canals. It might just be a river, but there's water over there.
I think it's for irrigation.
You think?
Yeah, I saw a bunch. I saw a bunch of those branching off when we were driving here. I don't know how well it comes off on camera, but there are thousands of saguaros in view from this peak. It is crazy. It's wild walking the trails and like you only see like 5 or 10 at a time because they are kind of far apart from each other. But up here, like it looks like a little forest of saguaros. It's really, really neat. Uh-oh.
There's bees.
There was a sign.
Ah, go away.
We haven't even...
Oh my god, go away.
We haven't even pulled out the food yet.
I know, this is not a good sign.
I think it's time to head back down. Lunch was really good, but it got me thinking about how much of human experience is just finding cool places to eat food at. Whether that's hiking a mountain, you take like a overseas trip to Italy, you're still just gonna have a nice dinner over there, and that's probably one of the main events. You go to Route 66, you're probably trying a bunch of the local like diners that are on Route 66. That's all human experience is. It's just where to find the next lunch.
We gotta get some more hobbies.
All right, so we're just getting everything ready because it's still 3 o'clock and the sun doesn't go down for another 2.5 hours. I think we're gonna try to squeeze in a bike ride today because we've been dying to use the electric bikes that we have. And I think Phoenix has got some pretty good bike trails. So there's one not too far from this trailhead, and we're gonna drive over there and try our new bikes. All right, we're here. This is a much better parking lot. Here they are. Doesn't that fit perfectly? It's a little snug, but I mean, it works. Alright, it's really bright out here, so sorry if you can't see my eyes, but I gotta have my hat. There's lots of different trails you can take here. So we just talked to someone that just got off the trails himself, and talking to him, I think we're gonna go right, and I think we're gonna go to the Ocotillo Trail. It should be longer, so this one should be about a 6.5 mile loop, which would be great, and it'll put the bikes to the test. I might get off for this. No, thank you.
Is this what mountain biking is? I thought it was like way easier than this.
I mean, we passed someone on a mountain bike.
She had a helmet.
Yeah. I don't know if these are the type of trails that Lectric had in mind when they gave us these bikes, but they're honestly handling it pretty well, and it's probably in part due to the drivers of the bikes. But it's a little challenging, but I think we're actually getting better. We've gone almost 2 miles so far, and we started off having to walk a good bit of it at the beginning, but now we just have to walk the little dips because those have so much gravel at the bottom. So we're hopping off for those, but the hills are getting better and the downhills are getting better. And it's fun, but Natalie's already getting worn out.
It's really rough riding in the desert because there's all the normal hazards of mountain biking, but then there's also cacti everywhere. So if I fall, I might hit a cactus.
Also, there's a bunch of sharp rocks on the ground.
Yeah, that too. We're out here in the middle of the Arizona desert. No one around for miles, just us and our bikes and this rugged path. I'm kidding. We ran into a much nicer paved path, and this is more like what we were expecting, but it doesn't lead to where our bus is parked, so we gotta keep going on our rough road. It's fun though. It's character building.
We were really just trying to wrap up the day with something really nice and laid back and that lets us use our brand new bikes. This should not have been the second activity we did today. This should have been like an all-day thing. There should be a giant trail, right? I wish I would have taken a picture of it.
I know.
It said like 6 miles, and
But I don't know if it's a loop or out and back.
True. Okay. Jeez, dude. Yeah. That would be pretty scary to hit that.
Yes. Trying to figure out if we're going the correct way or if we're going backwards, because if we're going the correct way, We have a really huge uphill stretch ahead of us that I am not excited about.
Oh my gosh. Hey Nat.
Hey.
How you doing? We're almost there.
One of the things I just fell on is definitely a cactus. Thank you. Ow, dude. Alright, sorry bike. Please work.
Do you want to lower your seat? Because you haven't fallen at all until you raised it, and then you fell twice. So
That's true.
I'm sensing a pattern.
Okay.
All right, you good to go? Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, you can keep going, it's all right.
I was okay.
We're not very good at this.
Yeah, we don't want to risk it.
Guys.
Thanks, you too.
Yeah.
I think we got 2/3 of a mile left. The views here are crazy beautiful. Like, look at that. You see that, Jimmy?
Oh yeah, I see it. Oh, there's a bird.
Oh, he's on the cactus. Hey, bud.
Dude, let's just keep going until we see the sign again. The champ.
Alright, which way?
I don't know. Let's look it up.
I don't think this is the same place.
I don't think it is either. Dun dun dun. Oh my gosh. So I mean, we could get on the road and go like.
Probably.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we're probably the dumbest people ever. The trail we picked was not a loop. For some reason, we thought it was a loop. So unfortunately, the GoPro died at the end. But basically what happened was we got to the end of the trail we were on, and it wasn't the parking lot that we had parked in. So we had to get on the road and cycle like another 8 miles on the main road in the dark, all the way back to the parking lot that we're at now. So that was not intentional, but for some reason, we thought it was a loop. I felt like we saw the word loop everywhere. We probably should have just looked at it harder, but that's all right. We made it back safe and sound.
I honestly thought this was gonna be the biking equivalent of a walk in the park, but this was just so much more than I think either of us were expecting. We made it back with just 15 minutes to spare before the park gates closed, so we gotta get packed up and out of here. We're leaving the park with 3 minutes to spare.
Oh my gosh, that was so stressful. You want to get in here? We sure learned a lot today, didn't we?
We learned that we're dumb.
Was that the right trail? No. The trail that we did, was it a loop? No. Were we, with our skill levels, supposed to be on that trail?
No.
Probably not, no. Were we supposed to have helmets? Probably, yeah. But, did we have fun? Yes, I think so.
Ask me in an hour. Ask me after dinner.
It was fun. It was
It was
fun. It was a little scary at the end because we've never driven on like a normal road before, but shout out to Phoenix.
Just the whole place.
The whole place, because they
so bikeable.
They had some really nice like bikeable roads that would have designated bike trails that you don't normally see. So I made sure to get shots of it before we turned off the bikes, but they record your session that you did. So I accidentally turned mine out too early, but Natalie, at least, her max speed was something like 20 miles per hour.
Yeah, and then it was like 12 miles total.
You can hear the heater. It just turned on, and it took what?
Yeah, 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah, but I think we're gonna break open our pantry and try to find something to eat because we are starving. Look at my beautiful fiance cutting up the nastiest thing in the world.
Wow, worse than pickles?
Onions. They're both pretty bad.
Some of my favorite foods.
So if we came out with a cookbook, and there's only one thing in the cookbook, and that is chicken taco soup, would you guys buy it?
That's a joke.
That's a joke, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, we could do that, right? We come out with a cookbook. It's one of those, like, fill it in, you know, it's like a blank cookbook, except for the very first page, and it's Jimmy and Natalie's chicken taco soup recipe. I don't know, big seller.
I don't think you could charge money for that.
I don't think so. That's the only thing we'd be able to put in it.
Yeah.
We literally don't make anything else. So
This is the only thing we eat.
we're actually gonna have to like step it up and find some new recipes.
No, this is fine. It's good.
That's true. It is nice. Like we make enough to last us for like half a week, and then we just make another batch halfway through the week.
It took a little bit of convincing to get Jimmy to agree to this, but we decided to treat ourselves to some ice cream today. So Jimmy picked out, these are great value. I know they're not as like cool as like the more expensive ones, but we're on a budget, y'all. Jimmy picked out cookies and cream, and I picked out a stark contrast to that, which is chocolate chip cookie dough. So honestly, I don't know if we should have bought ice cream or if we just should have bought some cookies, because that's apparently what we like.
Ice cream.
True. This is gonna be good. Ooh.
Thank you, Nat.
You're welcome.
Some nice, well-deserved ice cream after getting lost on a trail.
Yep. I don't know if it's more of a consolation prize, make us feel better for being so dumb, or to celebrate like we did it.
Yeah, we were like only gonna be out for an hour because the sun was going down, and we were like, oh, we'll just go on a quick bike ride, and then we got lost.
That's just the way things go sometimes. I think Jimmy and I are gonna enjoy these, maybe put them away before we finish them, but we'll see. And we'll pick you guys up in the morning. Good morning. We spent the night in this Walmart parking lot. When we called the store, they told us that they don't exactly allow overnight parking, but people usually do it anyway, and as long as you leave early, nothing usually happens. So we made it through the night, and we got some groceries, and I think now we're gonna head out and try to find some water. Jimmy found a spot on the app iOverlander, which is what we use for finding a lot of campsites and free amenities and stuff like that. So I think we're gonna go check it out, and I hope that they have water.
Don't mind me just filling up my water.
This is a pretty nice gas station. We're getting water for free, and the views here are awesome.
Oh wow, yeah.
So we found this gorgeous spot on BLM land, and it's beautiful. There's cacti everywhere. There's actually quite a few RVs here, and I think this is used as like a shooting range sometimes, but it's still really pretty. It's been really windy, so we've kind of stayed holed up in the bus, and this has been a really good work day for us. Now I think we're gonna go on a walk before we lose daylight. We literally have not set foot outside since we parked here like 5 hours ago. More than that, like 7 hours ago.
Yeah, we got here like 10 a.m. and it's like late afternoon right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we came in and Natalie got some work done and I took a nap.
We both worked.
We sure did.
I love planning trips and where we're gonna go next, so I got a little carried away with that. I definitely could have taken a nap, but
She told me she was going to watch Netflix before I took a nap, so I thought she was going to relax too. Then I woke up and she was really excited, and she had a whole PowerPoint to show me of all the cool places we could go to next. So
it's fun.
That's why I took a nap. I didn't know she was working.
It's fun. I did watch a little Netflix.
We saw on iOverlander that this was a free BLM spot to stay. It's basically like a 3-mile road with campsites along it, but all the campsites were concentrated at the very beginning, and we've been walking for maybe like half a mile. And I think we just stumbled upon our very first campsite other than right at the entrance.
There's like a big palm tree over there. There's like a ton of saguaros, but then a single palm tree just in the middle of the desert. So cute. Looks like the sun's up. You're next, Jimmy. Good morning.
Uh-oh. Good night.
No! Oh my god.
Jeez.
Can I try again? Thanks.
Oh, there's a bird.
Oh, he's on the cactus. Hey, bud.
Do you think it's a crest white strip?